Okay, here we are at Fulwell. Many years ago, or a few years ago, they did a course improvement project, which was around the bunker project, which was a lot of bunkers across the course, and really toughened it up. Having played in their Scratch Open this year, I can vouch that the fairway bunkering that Tom McKenzie did has definitely come into play. This is the next phase, and this is the tee project. So the club have got Profusion in here, constructing numerous tees. We're standing on the 5th tee at the moment. That is going to be, well, actually I'll bring you in, Ryan, as your course manager. Bring you in. What are they doing on the 5th tee?
So out here on the 5th we've got an additional 3 new tees going in currently. So we've got a black tee, new white tee and a new forward red and blue tee. So it's going to make the whole challenging for sort of all aspects of golf, which is I think what we're really trying to achieve here. Each tee will allow each golfer at a certain handicap to be able to play the course and enjoy it. So yeah, Profusion are sort of cracking on this week with the tee complex here. Myself and Greg have been marking out the irrigation this morning, and then really on from that, I mean they're on site for 10 to 12 weeks, and then myself and the rest of the team, we come in with the growing stage, because we've gone with seeding the tees versus turfing, really, because I get the feeling previous tees we've turfed, after sort of 12 to 18 months they become very thin, and as long as we nail the germination period, we'll sort of have tees in a better condition versus turfing.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've seen as a consultant, that tees, golfers always like tees when they're turf. Looks great when they're open. Yeah. But then down the line, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, that turf starts getting a bit thin, sward density, in the off season more, not so much in the playing season. So speaking of Ryan, I've done a couple of tees like that, and the worry is it's always slower to get through germination. But where you're situated is in pretty much Greater London. As long as the seed is sown by early winter, late autumn, we're pretty confident. You're going to put a germination sheet on, aren't you?
Yeah, so we're looking to sort of start seeding along with Profusion the first few tees that have been constructed in the next couple of weeks. Germination sheet will go down for say 2 to 3 weeks, and then once sort of the seed is established, then we'll come in and back it up with a strong fertility program, really with the aim to sort of have maximum coverage heading into sort of November really, and then just keep ticking them over, and then a final push into spring next year ready for opening. I think we're looking at April time to open all the new tees, so it's going to be a bit intense, but I think in the long run it'll be worthwhile with the seeding option.
Yeah, I mean you're going straight rye,
50 grams a square metre,
up in the grams, instead of the traditional 30, 35, get the grams up. Get that seed going. In this part, if they seed this tee in a few weeks, that seed's going to be flying out of the ground pretty quick. So
definitely sort of with the weather
it'll be quite interesting for you as the first time doing this intensity of project, isn't it? Do you feel any pressure?
Look, I think there's always a little bit of pressure, but ultimately if we can just get the seed in the ground and the germination sheets down, I'm pretty confident we'll get a good strike with the seed. Ultimately we're relying on Profusion, but
no pressure.
No pressure with Simon and the guys, but no, look, they're flying along, they don't mess about, so touch wood, as long as we get the right weather, we should be in a pretty good position.
So with the tee project, the club are doing all 18 forward tees, aren't they? So there's pretty much a new forward course going?
Yeah, so the idea is to have 5 tees per hole, so you have in theory 5 different courses per hole at different yardages. So yeah, that's the plan over 2 phases. Yeah, and
the back tees are the ones that really will make quite a big difference to certain holes. This is the 5th, and the 2 bunkers, I mean the tee was, I don't know if you can see the excavator there, that was the old white tee, so this tee's come back probably 30-40 yards. The 2 bunkers that were put down there about 3-4 years ago, this one now, I mean I'm not actually looking forward to this tee shot anymore, because it's going to be frightening.
I think off memory from this black tee, you're looking at a sort of a 280 yards to those first 2 fairway bunkers, so it becomes a lot tighter. You then come into a decision shot where you're either going to try and play short or hug the left hand side, which is tight, So it just gives you a variety of shots to play and choices to make.
Yeah,
really.
yeah. 18's the other one. 18's going back 50 yards, is that?
18's 40 yards off the
40 yards, yeah.
off the black tee. So yeah, that's going to be challenging.
That'll turn it into a cracking hole because it's got a ditch just before the green. So that's going to be the two big changes from the back tees here. They're going to be the big difference, the 5th and the 18th. So it's going to be good. It's going to be an interesting project over the next few months.
Yeah.
So remember to count to 10 when it starts getting a little bit stressful.
I'm sure I'll have a few more grey hairs like yourself come the end of this.
Thank you. Okay, that's it.
Cheers, thank you.